Welcome back to the CryptoLabs YouTube channel. Let's look at some member portfolio breakdowns. I want to do like a little portfolio review. Now, we do these almost daily inside the UIG. Members post their portfolios. You get access to hundreds of portfolios that people have built, and some of them are earning $200, $300 per day. We're going to look at one today that's earning over $200 per day. We do have someone earning $28,000 a month. His portfolio will blow your mind. You do get access to all of that when you do join the UIG. Now, if you want to get a taste test of what it is we do have a free course. It's called DeFi as a Business. Just let me know in the comments below if you'd like access to it. It goes deep. If you don't really fully understand DeFi, we're going to talk about the foundations of what DeFi is. We're going to talk about how to find those opportunities and what the opportunities are from lending, borrowing, real-world assets, liquidity pools, yield farming. And then we're going to look at how to actually make money in this DeFi stuff, from entering liquidity pools to where to find the opportunities to doing it together to support resistance. It's a wicked course. It's completely free. Just let me know in the comments if you'd like it, and I will zap you a link. Now, if you're a paid member or if you come join the Underdog Investor Group, as you can see, Colin right now is going live in the UIG. This call is more geared towards newer members on Tuesdays. And we're talking about, looks like we're talking about some bridging and looking for some opportunities on SUI right now. These are almost every single day. We have something going on, from support calls to True DeFi calls to portfolio review calls to opportunity of the week calls to end of week reports, which are ridiculous. If you look at our track history for the end of week reports, we call something every week. We make hundreds of dollars a day from it. So, check that out, especially if in the UIG. Like, don't miss those reports. We also have a portfolio review section. As you can see hundreds of people's portfolios. Crypto Phil is part of our community. Wicked YouTuber. Thanks for being here. He shares his whole portfolio. If we go in here, we'll look at Robert. So here's my latest portfolio. I signed up just over 2 weeks ago and been slowly getting the hang of things. We have some high performers in here who are like, 2 weeks is a long time. Around $220 per day. Ridiculous. And let's have a look at the portfolio itself. So he's earning $100K a year off it, doing around 42% a month right now, which is totally doable with the markets they are and the volumes they are. Wicked. Awesome. He's in some pretty good diversified, like he's in Uniswap, he's on Orca. For Sol, he's got some Uniswap on Arbitrum. Obviously, he's got some Uniswap on the base chain. He's got more Orca, Uniswap base. Obviously, a lot of base and Orca because that's where a lot of the volumes are. So every week we share our top positions, and then a lot of our members and clients just kind of model our positions, so to speak, because we're in all this stuff. Turbo Sui, as you know, I'm a big fan of that personally. Orca Sol, Uniswap on base, and Aerodrome. Let's go on base. Those are his entry values. So, some of his positions have $400 or $500 in it. Some of them have $5,000. Now, someone will look at, hey, I've deposited $20,000. A lot of our members don't start there. They'll start with $1,000 or a couple grand, but it adds up so fast that you'll look at your portfolio in 6 months and you'll be like, hey, I have a $10,000, I have a 5-figure portfolio. Or Robert will look at this portfolio and very quickly, end of the year, say, whoa, this is almost a 6-figure portfolio. Things move quick. So it looks like he's collected $377 of fees over the last few days. Super awesome. Again, doing almost 2% per day, which is doable. I'm doing that across a lot of my positions. 2% on SUI USDC, almost 2% on OVN, almost 0.5% on Arrow. Volumes are down a little bit, but you get the point. Totally doable. This is a well-diversified portfolio. He's in 11 positions, so to me, that's a lot for that amount of capital. We'll usually say, hey, like for $1,000 or $2,000, we'll be in maybe 2 positions. If we got $5,000, we might be in 3. If we have $10,000, we might be in 3 or 4. And like I've had $100,000 deployed, and I was in 5 positions. It just depends how you build it. This is a lot to manage, so I'd say it could probably be cut down a little bit. I'll probably talk to Robert about it a little bit, but for 2 weeks of progress, how quickly, and I see him in the community every day, studying this stuff, taking it seriously. If you take this stuff seriously, you can make ridiculous amounts of money. But even if you don't have 20K and you have 2 grand, well, that would be $26 per day. $26 per day on 2 grand. Just think about that. $26 per day, that's $780 a month. In 3 months, you've made $2,300. Now your portfolio is $5,000 or almost $6,000. And so $26 per day, if you have $1,000, you're already at $13 a day with this portfolio, which is $400 a month, which in 2 months, you've doubled your portfolio. Plus, that's not including price appreciation of a lot of these assets he's in will see price appreciation, which is super cool. So you're earning fees and you're also appreciating your portfolio in dollar value. I did a video here, I'll post it, on the SUI USDC position. I'm earning almost $200 per day, and I've also more than 100% ROI'd it. So it's all free money. I started with like 4 or 5 grand. It's now worth 10 grand. And I've also taken 2 or 3 grand in profit. I'm in positions on XtraFi where I started with 5 grand. They're now worth 20 grand in appreciation, and I'm earning $200 per day. DeFi is the greatest freaking opportunity that I have ever seen, and I've been investing for over a decade. And when I discovered DeFi, I'm like, yep, let me master this. So that's that. This is awesome, awesome work, good portfolio, and I hope that you watching learned a thing or two. If you do want access into hundreds of people's portfolios and literally see what they're doing, we have such a diversified group in here who all have different strategies. Pretty awesome. If you're newer, you're going to get support with live calls. You're going to get support in the Your First Dollar in DeFi. You're going to learn technical analysis from David, who's a wizard at it. There's a full course built on it, but there's also a community and a questions. So like if someone's trying to set a range for a position, they can get feedback and support through doing so. And so it's a coffee per day, and you will make a lot more money than a coffee per day if you take this seriously. So we hope to see you in the UIG. And with that said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my mug in the middle, and I will leave some videos in the 4 corners of your screen, of course, only after you've liked this video, you subscribe to the channel, and leave some feedback, or at least request the free course. At bare minimum, get in on the free course, because it will educate you deeply on DeFi and how to build a DeFi business. Once you've done that, I'll leave 4 videos on the 4 corners of your screen for your viewing educational purposes and pleasures. Do check them out. Hang out for an hour or 2 on this channel. Study the stuff. We're doing almost 2 videos per day because I want to get the word out. This stuff can change your life if you treat it like a business and you take it seriously. So do check out the videos that are relevant to what you just watched. Study it. And with that said, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.